Good morning, children. Today we can study the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. So, have you heard this word angiosperms? Angiosperms means the flowering plants. So, in 9th standard you studied about the angiosperms and gymnosperms. Angiosperms are the flowering plants. So, the flowers are the reproductive organ in these plants. So, the angiosperms, the reproductive organs are located in the flower. So, what are the parts of a flower? Sepals, petals, stamens, carpels. This we have studied in the lower classes. You know what is a sepal? You have heard about the petal. Sepal means the covering on the petal. If you take a shoe flower, you can see the the green color. That green color is the sepal and the red color is the petal. Then the reproductive organs are the stamens and the carpels. In some flowers, for example, papaya, watermelon, either stamen or carpel, that means only one reproductive organ is present. Either the flower may be male or female. That type of flowers are known as unisexual flowers. Unisexual means only one type of reproductive organ is present, either stamen or carpel. Stamens and carpels are the reproductive organ, and if only one is present, we can call it as unisexual flower. Example, papaya, watermelon. The next one is bisexual flower. Bisexual flower means both the stamen and the carpels are present. Both the reproductive organs are present in that flower, in one flower. For example, hibiscus, then the mustard. These are the example. So, you have to study the difference between unisexual and bisexual flowers and the examples also. Then, I told you that the stamens and carpels are the reproductive organ. Stamen, that is the male reproductive organ. So, that produces the pollen grains, yellow color pollen grains you have seen in the shoe flower. Then the carpel, that is the female reproductive part. That consists of the three parts, ovary, style and stigma. So, if you take the textbook page 135, you can see a picture like this, figure 8.8. You can see the pollen grains, then the stigma, then the male germ cell. So, already I have told you that the male reproductive organ, that is known as the stamen. So, you can see in the figure all these things. Then the pollen tube, then the ovary, then the female germ cells. So, this figure you have to draw and study the germination of pollen on stigma. So, how the pollination takes place? That is the next point. So, I think you understood today's portion. So, the flowering plants, the flowers are the reproductive organ. The main parts of the flower are sepal, petal, stamen and carpel. Stamen, that is the male reproductive organ, and carpel is the female reproductive organ. If only one reproductive organ is present in one flower, that type of flowers are known as the unisexual flowers. Example, papaya, watermelon. If two reproductive organs are present in the same flower, that flower is known as the bisexual flowers. Example, hibiscus and the mustard. Then the female reproductive organ, that is the carpel. Carpel consists of the three parts, ovary, style and the stigma. See the swollen body part of the ovary, that is the swollen bottom part, that is the ovary. Then the middle elongated part is the style, and the terminal part, that is known as the stigma. This ovary contains many ovules, and each ovule has an egg cell. See the fusion of the germ cells or the fertilization, that is you can see in the picture. See the pollen grains the pollen grains are falling through this tube and the fertilization takes place in the ovary. So the next class we can study in detail. Thank you.